Okay.
Let me double check my my volume looks like it's working.
All right.
Three,
Gordon.
2, 1. Good afternoon. It is time for the Patriot Football League dispersal draft. The Patriot Football League in the year 2029, after 9 successful seasons in traditional 11-on-11 professional football, is making the transition to a futuristic 7-on-7 football sport called grid ball. And what that means is we need to draft the rest of the teams. We have starting quarterbacks, starting halfbacks, starting receivers. What we didn't have were offensive linemen, defensive linemen, linebackers, and defensive backs. So the very first draft of the PFL will be those players to fill out the offensive talent. And then next year we'll have rookies at every position for a draft. So every year we're going to have a draft. We'll have retirements. Aging, the game has aging. So this, by the way, we're using what's called Grid Zone Turf Wars. It's a tabletop dice and chart football game. Fantastic. It'll be a nice change of pace. Plus, I'll be able to play every game out a little faster than my game. My game's a little long if I want to play every game, and so I've had to do quick games, which aren't as accurate, right?
Yeah.
With me, I'm sorry, I went right into this. We're at Role Play Cafe
fine.
here, right? This is on Role Play Cafe, where we do more than role play. We do other stuff too. However, we generally don't do much but role play. But hey, we'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
One day we'll get some war games going, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Some demolition derby.
Oh, yeah. Wrestling.
This is
Yeah.
Dell Branham. He is the owner of the Columbia Coolers, who he kind of set the benchmark in the first 3 or 4 years of the league. San Francisco Bill Mazon's team and the Columbia Coolers setting a high benchmark in competition and battling for the trophy. In the last few years, the Coolers have fallen on hard times as the Niagara Cataracts have been the dominant football team over the last 3 or 4 years. However, last year, Dayton come on finally, but Northborough snuck in there as a 4th seed team and stole the championship from Dayton.
Oh,
Northborough getting their second championship. That is Matt Madoff's team. So we do have at least 4 players, including Dell here, 5 that have submitted their draft priority list. So it's going to make it, they're going to have a chance to affect their team's draft. And then the rest will be automated out of a cup. And let's, anything you have to say, Mr. Branham, about the league and the Coolers?
Mr. Graham, I'm wanting to climb back on top of that hill. This is not. I'm a big fan of the draft. You know that
Love
from
the
first
draft.
time.
Yep.
I had first pick and the first time we did the draft,
Yep.
and that paid off well for me.
Oh, it did.
So,
Yeah. It set the stage for you over the next 3 or 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, because I went to the playoffs in the first. What did I take it in the second and
Yep.
third back to
And
back?
then undefeated, and then went undefeated and won the championship in the second year or the third year. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I like in the 4th year I still was a contender, and then it kind of went downhill after that. But I'm wanting to get back on the back king of the hill.
What's your game plan there, Dell? What are you thinking about for your Columbia team here in the draft?
Okay, what I'm doing since you gave us access to the list of the draft, what I'm doing is trying to cherry pick the best players from
every position.
Well, you say every position, but not really, because I want to target offensive line.
There you go.
Secondarily, defensive line, then linebackers and defensive backs.
Nice.
In that order, because to start, you got more of an amount of defensive back, primary really good players in there. When they're stacked, when that position's stacked with good athletes, I know I'll get something from it later. So I'm really trying to focus and target on pulling out the ones that's really got a slim pool.
Well, and I don't know how much offensive line, in my opinion, it is what determines whether teams are successful or not. Great offensive lines, they make both the running and the passing game go. You can't fail with great offensive lines.
Exactly. You won't buckle when you're trying to move that ball.
That's it. Yeah. Whether it's running or passing, they're paramount at every level, high school, college, pro football. So why would grid ball be any different? It's 7-on-7 football, so it's explosive, a lot of big plays, but your offensive line still drives that thing, right? So
yeah, definitely.
All right. So without further ado, we're going to start out now. We're using the draft order based on last year's finish. Decatur, unfortunately, fortunately for them, as the #1 draft pick this year. However, they have fallen on hard times after a very successful year 3 years ago. Decatur's gone to 1-11, and then last year was 2-6-1. So Decatur has been the worst team in football over the last couple of years, and so they'll have the first draft pick. Their current power factor is 3, which they and Northborough, those are the 2 lowest in the league. So they definitely need a solid draft to make up for that power factor. Power factor is a device mechanic in the game that can impact whether they give up an extra D12. Won't matter to you, Dale, because you haven't seen the rules, but it could be a factor. So they need to make up. Second on the board today is the Mesa Machine. That's Kevin Elias's team. Again, this is a team that seems to hang around midway. They have some up and some down, but they have not been able to really break through. However, last year or the year before, Mesa lost in the championship. So they have been there. Columbia's third on the board, and coming off a 6-6 season, and then last year you were 3-6. You rattled off 3 straight victories after making a couple of roster moves, but unfortunately, not good enough to climb into the playoffs.
Yeah, too late.
Kevin Millman's team, the Toronto Argos, that's another team that at times, remarkable how they can get ties. This team seems to get more ties in the season than anybody else. But more importantly, Toronto seems to win games. They seem to find a way to beat good teams, but can't seem to beat the bad teams. Kind of strange how Toronto works out that way. Jeff's team, Calgary, won the championship last year, not this season, but last year. And they had won I believe they went undefeated. Did they go undefeated the year they won the cup against you? I think they did, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think they did.
So that's a team that's got a storied history in a short period. They were an expansion team along with Toronto, as we added 2 Canadian teams a couple of years ago. Plattsburgh's, they were a founding team like Columbia, like Dayton, like Northborough, like San Fran. Plattsburgh's one of the founding members, the Plattsburgh Platypus. This team has been a grinded out team. They're constantly hovering on the bubble of the playoffs or in the playoffs. They have not been able to win a playoff game ever, that would be their first goal. We'll just win a playoff game to get to the championship. Plattsburgh's not been able to do it. San Francisco, what can you say? 3 straight years in a row, bang, bang, bang in the championship games. They won the first 2. Dell beat them in the 3rd matchup, I think, and then San Fran has not been able to find their way back to the championship. This team, in our first draft, Dell can remember this, they landed 2 of the greatest defensive steals in the draft. They were random. They were absolutely blind picks, and they were. It was like divine intervention. San Fran snatched up players that were superstars, and San Fran's defense dominated for years. Niagara, what can I say? Paul brought Niagara into the league a couple of years ago, taking over. I can't remember if he took over a franchise. I think he took over a franchise.
Did he take over yours? Your old one?
Oh no, that's Decatur. Unfortunately, that's Decatur.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But Paul has turned Niagara into a beast, and that's big reason for that is a solid all the way across on his offense with just a little defense. But he had the best quarterback in football in Robert Douglas over the last. And again, he's going to go into the Patriot League with a 3-rated quarterback. I mean, go into the grid zone. So he's going to have there's only 2 quarterbacks rated a 3, I believe, in the league, and he's got one of them.
He got one of them.
And his power factor is a 5, so he's the highest power factor rated team in the league right now. And then we have Dayton, who finished 8-2 and unfortunately could not win the championship last year. And again, Dayton has been right on the bubble the last few years as John has slowly, again, with just a few tweaks. John's a subtle owner. He'll tweak here, he'll tweak there, and then he'll let them work, right? And Dayton has been successful for the most part. And then Matt Madoff's Northborough team somehow thumped the 8-1 Niagara team last year on the road, and then again thumped 8-2 Dayton. And Northborough does the unheard of and beats 2 teams that with a combined record of 16-3 to win the championship. So they draft dead last. So that gives everybody a kind of watching an idea of who these teams are and their history. And Decatur, who used to be my team, the Little Rock Diamonds, the Decatur Decadents, owned by Ron's Ron Lagerman, I believe is his name. I can't remember exactly how to pronounce that, so please forgive me, Ron, if you see this video. All right, so Decatur, that we don't have a priority list, so I have to draw. So let's see what his GM does while he is out of town. They're going to take number 1, ladies and gentlemen, of the draft. They're going to take a linebacker.
Oh,
A linebacker. So let's go through, and I don't know what his priorities would be. So I'm just going to take a look at his team. Again, this is a defensive pick, so we have no offensive protection. So we're going to take the best linebacker we can find to round out this team, because they have a power factor of 3. So let's see here. I'm thinking Del Jones, 211. Oh, Larry Raines. They're going to take Larry Raines,
killing me, Smalls.
221, 4-year vet. So some of these guys aren't coming out of college. Some of these guys are veterans from other sports. That's why they have that 4th number is their experience. So Larry Raines is a 4-year pro linebacker, probably coming over from the NFL or somewhere in the future here. Larry Raines. Wow, awesome. Larry Raines is 2-2-1. That means a 2-pass defense, a 2-run defense, and a 1X defense. And he's a 4 XP. And 3 is the best you can be. 2 is solid. 1 is average. 0 is mediocre. So you don't want 0 if you can help it. All right. Next on the list is Mesa. This is Kevin Elias's team. Mesa has got lots of weapons on offense. This is a team that unfortunately had poor intangibles and poor defense last year, and it cost them bad.
the machine.
Did the Mesa machine, and then we got Dell's team coming here. Let me move this. All right. Let me get these in order. All right, Mesa machine. Here we go. They have Norman Landis, a solid quarterback. They have one of the best backs in the game in Lenny Jacobson. Gary Johnson as a wide receiver runner. All right, let's draw one from the cup, Dell. Any remarks on that last selection, my friend? Did they take
You
her
just
guy you
whittling
wanted?
away my selections.
Was that what you wanted?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You better pull the reins on that horse.
DL.
Oh.
So Mesa Machine's going defensive line. That's smart.
Yeah.
Take a look at the DL now for the Mesa Machine. Oh, wow. Oh, they got to go Kenny Kane. He is a 3-2. He's a pass rushing beast. Kenny Kane is a 3 versus the pass, a 2 versus the run, 0 versus the X, and he's only 2-year vet, so he's got a lot of career left in him.
And he's a DL.
Kenny Kane.
All right.
Ooh, and I believe on the clock now is Mr. Dale Branham of the Columbia Coolers.
All right. I am picking Kirk King, offensive lineman.
Now that's the OL. Is that a defensive lineman?
That's offensive lineman.
Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, build a little O to protect.
That's what we were talking about.
You have the best runner in the game, I think, don't you?
Hey, with Merton Dwellin?
Yeah, he's what is he, a 2-1?
Yeah, I want to make sure that he can get through the line. They got to drill some holes for him.
Ooh, Kurt, 2-2-2. That's the best. I mean, that's phenomenal because he's solid in every phase of football. Kurt King, that's a brilliant pick. So he's going to be your anchor, and he's only a 3-year vet. Wow, great pick, Dale. Damn. Kurt King off the board, number 3 overall in the first round. All right, next up is the Toronto Argos. And again, unfortunately, Mr. Kevin Millman, busy man. And Kevin spending much of his time writing our 5 characters for our upcoming role-playing game that Dell and I are developing. Yep. So I don't blame Kevin for prioritizing our role-playing game. And he wrote, by the way, Kevin, thank you for that. And he wrote some sweet characters, man. All right, let's see what he's going to get here. He's going to get a DL. Uh-oh, the defensive linemen are going off the board early here.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh. Oh, you got to go Manny Gomez, 222.
You're killing me.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Manny Gomez,
Yeah, he just stole
beast.
my first pick for defensive line.
222. Is that who you had too?
Yeah, for defensive line.
You sent me a list, but I haven't looked at it. I was going to look at it as I drafted.
You don't need to look at it. It might make you cry.
Where is he? Manny Lopez. Oh, Manny Gomez, 222 and a 1. He's a rookie.
I know. That's what I was wondering.
Damn.
He's already that good, man.
Woo, sweet. All right, Toronto just added a little defense to go with this offense. They got an Angel Montoya, who's a 3-back.
Oh, yeah. He's been in it for a while.
They got a great back. The problem is Montoya's a 10-year vet. He's been around since the very first draft.
Exactly.
Montoya started, I believe, with the Tulsa Riders, if I remember right. And then Tulsa folded, right?
Yep, Tulsa folded.
Uh-oh.
2 seasons in.
Yep. We got Jeff's team. Jeff wants an OL. He wants the best OL on the board, run based, I'm pretty sure, because Jeff's a running coach, running owner. So we're going to take an OL. Oh, I got to take Mark Williams, man. A giant Mark Williams.
He was my number 2.
Mark. And these guys were all rolled up randomly, by the way, based on the charts in the rule book. So it's very cool career mode for any of those watching out there. This game is meant to be, you meant to make your own teams and you have your own career and your own rookies every year, like my tabletop game was. But his has dice and charts, which is very cool. So you roll these guys up. Mark Williams goes to Calgary in the first round. He is a 3-1-1. So a huge blocker here. And he's probably the best overall lineman with a 3, right? Wow, outstanding. Okay, next up, we're getting there. Hang in there. Any comments on that, Dale? Was that another one you had?
Oh, yeah, he was my number 2.
Oh, shoot. Plattsburgh. All right, this is John Kopp's team. These guys are one of my all-time favorite franchises from the very first debut. They play in the Pudge Heffinger Memorial Coliseum, our Memorial Stadium, Pudge Heffinger. Right. This team.
Now we went Argos and we went Calgary, and now we're at Plattsburgh, right?
Yes, sir. We're at number 6, Plattsburgh, first round.
All right. I was ticking them off. Just missed.
All right, here we go. This pick is going to be a linebacker. Interesting. I don't know if John Kopp would have taken a linebacker first, but his GM certainly is. Let's take a look at linebackers.
He's going to be
There's
living
not
large.
a lot of great linebackers, so it might be wise to get linebackers early. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I haven't looked at these guys. I just rolled them up.
He's going to be living large, I believe.
And I haven't really looked at them. Oh, it's got to be Simon Batch. Holy man. This guy's a beast.
Oh, yeah. He was my first
Simon Batch.
Pick. He was my first pick for linebacker, yeah.
He is a 2-3-1.
And that's going to Plattsburgh.
Plattsburgh, man.
Hey,
that guy's a beast. Simon Batch. Yeah, you don't want to run on Simon Batch. He's got a 3 run defense. He's going to be a superstar. That's crazy. Okay, so Plattsburgh. So first round will take a little longer as we kind of talk about this stuff, Mullet, and then we're gonna turn on turbo and hopefully get this done in a reasonable amount of time, right?
Yep.
Bill Mazon, San Fran Miners, another one of my favorite. Again, one of the founding teams.
Yep.
Fantastic.
He held the cup first.
This team was so close last year to winning it all, are so close to getting back to the championship. Here we go. What are they going to take? Bill Mazon, hang on, brother. Here it is. It is a DB, the first DB to go.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I know which one you're going to be picking.
That's got to be Norbit, I think.
Yep.
Let me double check if there's a 3. Oh, there's a guy in here with a 3, though.
Don't look at him. I got my own.
I think it's got to be Cabe Hansen.
Cabe Hansen? Okay.
Cabe Hansen is the best pass coverage corner in the entire draft. And that's what you want DBs to do, is cover these wide receivers. So we're going to go Cabe Hansen. We're giving up balance for the best coverage man. Cabe Hansen. I had to make these names up off the top of my head. So, they are
Off
what
the
they
back of your head. Yep.
are. 301. And Cabe is also a rookie. He's a one-year man. Jiminy.
Whoa.
He must have been one of the top DBs in college this year. All right, where are we at? We are now at Niagara. Paul gave me a list. Let's take a look here. Paul, where's Paul's list of, I think it's on his sheet. Let me flip this over. Man, this is getting good, man. All right, let's see. Niagara wants, where did I write down Niagara's? Hang in there. Sorry, Dell. I've misplaced what Niagara wants.
Double checking.
Here they are. Got them laying over here. All right, so he wants an OL 322. Well, I don't know if we're going to find a 322, but we're going to look for somebody who resembles this. Let's see here. He's looking for a 322 OL. There's a 301, Greg Rose. 202. Boy, there's not even, wow, the offensive linemen aren't as deep as I thought.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I wanted to go pick
There's a
some of them.
220. There's a 300. Yeah, we're going to have to go with that. There's a 122. That ain't quite what he's looking for. I'm going to take this 301, Greg Rose. That 3 is just so hard to pass up a 3. 3 is the best you can be. All right, so he has a star OL, Greg Rose. 301, and he is a 6-year vet. All right, there we go. Niagara, quite literally, has been the best team in the league for the last 4 or 5 years. So it ain't going to take much for Niagara to push again for another title, I think, even in the new sport. Here we go. I've been rooting for this team for a couple of years. Dayton Triangles, John Turnbull's team. I'm a commissioner that tends to root for teams. I can't help it. All right, let's see here. Dayton. On Dayton, he gave me a priority list, which I love. Okay, he's got DL as his top. He wants RPX. He wants DL RPX. So first will be the run. Okay. RPX. Wow. I think it's going to have to be. It's got to be Peter Reynolds down there, man. 222.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Dog. Peter Reynolds.
Take it away from me.
Woo! Dayton just landed a stud. A 222. So no weakness. He is strong in every phase. And he's a 6-year vet. So he's got some years left in that body. Oh, and Northborough. We're going to have to pull Northborough out of a hat, right? So give me a second. Get Northborough lined up here. Pat Simpson, by the way, for Dayton Triangles, they have one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Pat Simpson. They have Sherman Howard, one of the top running backs. And they have Greg Wand, the single best tight end this league has ever seen. But they're all 10. The quarterback and Ron are both 10-year vets or 9-year vets. So those guys don't have a lot left in their football career. So let me dump this. I got some stuff here in the way I need to dump. It's gonna clumsy me up. I need a bigger workspace here, Dale. I need a big desk, man. I've got this little tiny desk. I'm wrestling with a clipboard. All right, here we go. Northborough, the defending champions. They won it all in 2028, defeating 2 very good teams on the road. Northborough is, and again, they have Matt Jacobs, who's a 10-year vet at quarterback. He was one of their first draft picks in history. Norm Mesnick and Hank Richards, fantastic offense. Let's see what they get to start the next phase of their career. Linebacker again. Oh my linebacker. Let's take a look. Boy, the linebackers are going quick, Dell. What's up with that?
I know, man.
Holy cow. All right.
I've
Let's
already
see.
taken my top 2.
I know it. I know it. Ooh, Howie Large.
I
Looks
know, that's
good.
my 3, man. You're killing me with that.
Oh, look at that. Dell Jones. Got to take Dell Jones, I think. Oh, Victor Werble. Yeah,
Oh,
any
Lord.
threes. I mean, you got to go after those threes, man, that are on the board. You know, threes are superstars. So Victor Werble is going to linebacker. Wow. Warball. He is a, oh, I lost him. Where's he at?
He's going to Dayton or Northborough?
He's going to Northborough Tigers. Dayton got the defensive lineman, Peter Reynolds.
Okay.
Victor Warble, 3 pass, 1 run, 0 versus the X factor, but he's a 3 against the pass, which is fantastic. And he's only a 2-year man. Victor Warble, Northborough, adding defense to support that offense. By the way, those ask, how did Northborough get the championship? They took the ball away 6 times against the Niagara Cataract, and they took the ball away 5 times against Dayton. They produced something like 12 turnovers in 2 games. So Northborough, sticking with that winning formula of defense, they take one of the best linebackers in the draft. All right, we're back at the top. Decatur Decadence. Let's see what they're about here. Decatur's oh my gosh, another linebacker. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to shake this up better. I'm getting too many linebackers out of this cup. All right, they're gonna take their second and last linebacker. They're only 2 linebackers for them. Let's see here. They're gonna take. They've got a 2-2-1. They need a 1-2-2 now, if there is one. Wow. There's a lot of 2-2-1s in here, or 2-1-1s. Oh, Warble's off the board. I'm gonna scratch him off. Okay. I think they're gonna take. They've got 2-2-1. They need something to protect that X. Oh, Delbert Andrews. Holy cow. Decatur with the linebackers. This is fun. I'm enjoying it. Delbert.
I know. Delbert Andrews, right? Okay.
Yes, sir. Man, he's a beast. He's a 0 against the pass. But Lord Almighty, does he stop the run? He's a 3 and a 2 versus X and a 5-year vet. Wow. So 2 brilliant linebackers in Decatur. That's so cool. All right. Wow. So one of them stops the pass. The other one stops the run. So nice blend there. Yeah. Okay, Mesa. Let's see if I can avoid linebackers this time as I shake the cup. Dell's just marking off all of his favorite players. Damn it. Damn it.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, well. Oh, somebody finally goes after an offensive lineman here. That's not you guys. You and Jeff. All right. Let's see. Oh, the Mesa machine. Oh, dang. He's going to add an offensive lineman to this running back. This is a 2 running back system right here. Unless Kevin tells me otherwise, they're going to have 2 backs, Gary Johnson and Lenny Jacobson. Getting a run blocking lineman is a smart move for these guys. Yeah, they're going to take Sean Myers down at the very bottom. He's a 3 run blocker. Man, this guy's a beast, but 0 for the pass though. So he's not a pass protector, but a 3 run gamer with a 3X and a 4-year vet. So Sean Myers, offensive lineman, goes to the Mesa machine. Man, so Mesa may have all offense again. One of the reasons Mesa has not been able to really get over the top is there have always been an offensive focused team. Sometimes, of course, they got Kenny Kane, though, in that first round. Man, Mesa. Mr. Dale Branham on the clock, my friend. Columbia Coolers. What you doing?
Good grief. Throw me for a loop, man.
You gotta go after just the absolute best guy left in the whole draft. You can't afford to lose the I don't know who the last super best guy is, but that's what I would be looking at.
Yeah, I know. I'm marking them off like crazy.
I know who I would get. Woo! There's a couple of studs in here, but there's one left that's a true stud. I just saw him. Of course, it also, sometimes you got to go with your game plan. You talk yourself out of your game plan.
Yeah, I know. It's geez. I'm going down the list again. Everyone I see has already been taken.
Yeah, there is one again, one superstar out there. There's a lot of great players. I mean, you can't really go wrong, but you don't want old Norman McCarthy, that offensive lineman. You don't want him.
Oh man.
What did you get? You got an OL. Yeah.
Yeah, I got offensive
2-2-2.
but
yeah, you got one of those solid guys, man. No
yeah. No leeway.
Burt King.
But those linebackers are going, they're replenishing.
Yeah, they are.
Fast.
That was fairly deep, though. That was a pretty deep class.
All right.
Oof, you're right, though. Remember, the first number's pass, second number's run, third number's X. Just a reminder. Norbert's still there.
No, that's what I was about to say. I'm going to go ahead and get Norbert, defensive back. He was first on my list for anywhere for DB.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I mean, Kerry Shinaski, I was wrestling with him too.
That's
7 years in.
Yep. Yeah, that's the problem. But he is the last great superstar in the draft right there. 2-3-1. Whew.
Yeah.
But a 7-year vet. Norbert is a 2-2-2. So you made the right pick. Well, he's an 8-year vet, though.
Wait a minute, is he?
Norbert? Yeah.
No, I need to make that pick, change that pick then, because I read that wrong.
You want Kerry?
Let me see. Are you sure that Norbert?
Yeah, Norbert is an 8-year man.
Oh,
he's a 2-2-2,
yeah.
8-year man.
I don't know how I didn't see that.
And the other guy's a 7. I mean, you're not gaining much.
Give me him.
But dude, Shaughnessy's a 3-run stopper, man.
Oh, I know. That's what I need.
So he's almost like a linebacker at defensive back.
They were my top 2 defensive back, but for some reason I was thinking.
So Kerry O'Shaughnessy, right?
Yep.
Yep. Geez, I have a feeling I spelled that wrong. I don't know how to spell O'Shaughnessy, but looks good. Wow. He's a 2 versus the pass, a 3 versus the run, a 1 versus X, and a 7-year vet. Kerry O'Shaughnessy. That's dang good so far, Dale. Wow. Well, Norbert's no joke.
No, he's no joke. It's just.
Whew. All right, Toronto. Here we go. Back to Kevin Millman's team. Let's see what he's going to do. Going to draw him out of a hat. Let's see what Kevin's team's all about here. He's leaving his GM up. Here's the problem with Kevin's team. His GM happens to be some guy from France that lives part-time in Canada, part-time in France. And we all know, let's be serious here. The French don't know a darn thing about football, pro football. That's what's wrong with Kevin, is he's got a Frenchman drafting for him. Linebacker. Oh my God. What is the deal with these linebackers?
Oh, they're going to take the last. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
That's what I was afraid of.
Who will he take? He's already got Manny Gomez. He's going to have a defense. Jiminy. He's got Manny Gomez at 2-2-2.
Yeah. He's going to have a rough defense, man.
Man.
I knew who I'd pick, but.
A 2-2-2. He's going to have to go with this. Boy, there's a linebacker who can cover here, man. A 3 linebacker against the pass. The 2-2-2, man. That defensive lineman. This is his star linebacker, so I got to make it good. It's got to be Dell Jones, 2-1-1 and a 1-year man. He is a 2-1-1, but he's only a rookie. So he's got Manny Gomez, 2-2-2, a rookie, and he's got Dell Jones, 2-1-1, rookie. So Toronto has 2 young studs on their defense. Wow, 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 wow. So far the Frenchman in Toronto getting the job done. I just made that up. A fertile imagination. All right. Are the French more into soccer or cricket? I don't know if the French are into cricket, are they?
Probably in the polo or something.
Sure. I know they're into cutting the heads off. I know they're into the revolution. They're into cutting the heads off their aristocrat, right? They're
the only game they're into is the game of love.
You crazy, man.
You're so crazy.
You're crazy, brother. All right, Calgary. Here we go. Calgary, he sent me a little list here. Let's take a look. I scribbled down what Jeff wants. He wants an OL. Baby. He wants another OL. He wants all 3 of his first picks to be offensive linemen.
Really?
Jeff is going to build a team that is going to dominate the line of scrimmage. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can find him a really solid. I think it's got to be Tank. Yep, Tank Hawthorne.
Tank Hawthorne?
Yep, he's a 0 pass, but a 3 run blocker. So Tank Hawthorne gives him a 3 superstar run blocker. And he's a 3-year man, so he'll be around a while. He's got a 3 pass blocker, 1-1, and now a 3 run blocker in Tank. So that's pretty cool right there. Tank Hawthorne, nice. All right, have I been checking these guys off? I have. Okay, next. Wow, so Jeff's got 2 of his 3 OLs. Remember, you need 3 OLs, 3 DLs, 2 linebackers, 2 DBs. The Plattsburgh Platypus. Here we go.
Not even new QB.
Yeah, but that's not till next year. DB. Plattsburgh building a defense to go with Simon Batch, who is a monster. They're going to add a DB to this. Norbert. They got to take Norbert.
Yeah. Yep.
Norbert Z, a 2-2-2 defensive back, and he's an 8-year man. But he is he's the single best guy left on the board on the defensive back side.
Yep.
Wow. Plattsburgh is going to build. They got a great running back and a brilliant deep passer. They got Billy Stickles. Everybody knows Billy Stickles. Yep. He helped beat your team in the playoffs once.
Yeah, little mofo.
Yeah. And that was before. That was when he was with San Francisco. Billy Stickles.
No, I'm thinking about Brown.
Oh, you're talking about the kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Petey Brown.
Yep. And he, by the way, he just helped Northborough win the championship. He kicked 5 field goals.
Really?
Yeah, he's still the place kicker for Northborough.
Sweet. Sweet.
Now,
man.
There are no place kickers in this league. So those guys have all lost their jobs. The union's paying them off, but they lost their jobs.
No.
There are no kicking and special teams in this league. Okay, we've got on the board San Fran. All right, Bill Mason, let's see what you do. You're going to let's take a look. Oh, DL, Bill Mason building a defense. This is what he did in the first draft. His San Francisco team built a brilliant defense in the first draft.
Who's he
Looks
going
like
after?
He's going to try it again. He's already got a great pass coverage man in Cade Hansen. Boy, they're getting short in the tooth here, man. These defensive players.
Slim Pickens.
Ooh, we got to take Walt Henderson, a 3 pass rusher. Wow. And Walt Henderson is one-dimensional, but he's a superstar. 3-0-0. He does one thing incredibly well. So there we go. Walt Henderson off the board. Man, this is fun.
Walt Henderson. I'm going to. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think he was on your list, was he?
He's just a 3-year.
I know. Yeah. Walt Henderson is, 3-year man. So he's building the defense again in San Fran with the draft. All right, Niagara. This is Paul's team. Paul did give me a list here, so we're going to take a gander at what Paul wants. Okay, I took an OL. He wants a DL of 222. Well, I don't believe I have a DL left here of 222. So we're going to take the next best DL I can find for. We have a 220, a 220, a 131. That's going to be hard to pass up, a 131. And he's a rookie. So we're going to take Matt Carrington.
Oh, man, you took my number 3.
Matt Carrington. And Matt Carrington is he does a little of everything. And he's really, really good at the one thing. 131, and he's super young. He's a rookie. 131 and a rook. Matt Carrington. Nice. That's his star DL. Where is Matt? Matt Carrington. There he is. Mark. He's a 2-star player on the list here. Okay. Niagara. Next is Dayton. John Turnbull. Let's see what John has here for me. As John has written it down.
Right.
All right, John, let's take a look. I've got too much stuff piled up on my desk, man. John wants, he already took a DL. Man, Peter Reynolds, stud. He wants an OL of pass run X. So let's look at pass run X for his OL. Pass run X. Well, that's got to be John Allard. He's a 220. There's nobody has all 3 that I can see here that starts with a pass. Yeah, it's got to be John Allard, 220. So he won't have an X, but he'll have 2 really good run and pass, and he's a 3-year man. Man, John Allard. Everything's getting slim pickings now, folks. Slim pickings already in this draft.
Yep, sure is.
All right, Dayton. And next is going to be the defending champs, Northborough Tigers. Can they go into the grid zone, grid ball sport and be as competitive as they have been? Let's take a look. They got one of the best defensive players. Okay, let's see what they take. Linebacker. Damn, this is their second linebacker. So they're going to be done with linebackers. They've got a 3-1-0. So what they really need is an X. It's got to be Tyler Manning, a 1-1-2.
All right, I'll write him up.
He's a 1-1-2. Oh, 12-year vet. So he's an old man. But he's solid. He'll get him through the season at least, right?
Yeah.
Tyler Manning. But, all of those, this is like the real Patriots, right? They don't care how old these guys are, how young these guys are, as long as they get the job done. Northborough's all about football smarts, right? Like their New England Patriots. All right. That's a huge assumption on my part. Matt may not, believe that philosophy. Matt's like a New Englander who loves Dallas. No, I'm teasing. All right, Decatur, here we go. We're round 3. It's going to take a while. We may have to super speed it up. DBs. Let's see. He's going to take defensive back. He's going to take Ron Davison. Ron Davison, 2113. Wow, Ron Davison. I didn't realize he was still there, so that's a great pick for them. Kerry O'Shaughnessy's gone. All right, next up is Mesa. All right, Mesa's got a brilliant defensive lineman, a very good run-blocking offensive lineman. Let's see what they take this time. See if I can avoid the damn linebacker. I'm always grabbing linebacker. DB. Oh, man, there's a run on DBs, Dell.
Uh-oh.
Bobby Ralston. And Bobby Ralston is a 2-1-1. And I think he's a 4-year vet. He is a 4-year vet. So Mesa building a defense. First time in a while. All right, Dell, it's your go, my friend. You're on the clock.
All righty. We double check this.
Got a great offensive star, lineman star.
Oh, man.
Got a great defensive back.
All right.
You got 2 great runners in Merton and Conrad. Your quarterback's not hot, so you're going to want to run the ball. I think you're going to want to run the ball this year.
Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, I'm going to go with, I'm trying to, geez, Luis. Dell Jones is already gone, right?
Yes, sir. Yep, Dell Jones went. However, Howie Large is the same as Dell Jones. He's just older, 2-1-1.
Yeah, he's on my list too. So go ahead and take him.
Howie Large. Okay, so you got line. Oh, good call because they're really getting thin.
Yeah, they're getting thin. That's what I mean. I'm gonna have to grab them now.
Howie Large is a 2-1-1 4-year vet. That's not. I mean, that's a good pick. So there's nothing to.
It's solid.
Wow. Okay. Next up, Toronto. Let's see. Kevin Millman has had an impressive draft thus far with Manny Gomez and Dell Jones. Let's see what they do now. They better get an offensive lineman or they're going to be hurting here. They are going to take another DL. Wow. So Kevin Millman's team is building a defensive line. Holy cow. They're going to take, they've got a 2-2-2. This guy can be versatile because they have a 2-2-2. Oh, it's going to be Vince Will. Wow. Vince Will. Man, oh man. That's a steal. He's a 1-3-1-7-year man. 1-3-1-7-year man.
That's a good one.
Gee, Mani, good job. Kevin Millman's going to have a defense. They have a bad quarterback. I mean, bad quarterback, but a great running back. Calgary Stampede, Jeff, let's take a look. Again, he wanted offensive linemen, so we're going to take one more OL before we move on. He loves to run the ball. That's his goal. So I'm going to pick the best balanced run blocker I can. There are no more 3 run blockers. Oh, but there's Mo Miller.
Mo Miller.
He's going to take Mo Miller.
Miller time.
Mo Miller is a 1-pass, 2-run, 2X, and a 5-year vet.
Yeah,
So his offensive line. So he's
line.
actually finished the unit. So his offensive line unit is going to be a 4-pass, excuse me. So his unit score.
And that was Argos?
Yep. No, this is Calgary.
Oh, Calgary.
This is Jeff's team. So he's got a 4-pass, a 5-6 run. Jeez.
I can't tell those Canadian teams apart.
And the 3X. So Jeff's offensive line unit, pretty awesome. A 4-pass, a 6-run, and a 3X. So that's fantastic. They're going to be ready to run the rock. That's fantastic with a 2 running back. Okay. So Calgary's finished their offensive line unit. The first team to finish a unit.
Yeah, it's a stout line.
Yeah.
Stout line.
Man. All right, Plattsburgh. They've got, in my opinion right now, Plattsburgh with Simon Batch as their star linebacker. They are set, man, with Norbert and this star linebacker. So this defense is looking good. They might want to get an OL while their going's good. Let's see if they do. They get a OL. There we go. Who was that I just took? Mo Miller?
Yeah. I had him on my short list.
Did I scratch him off? I must have scratched him off. Yeah, I did scratch him off. Okay. So offensive line for the Plattsburgh Platypus. They have a great back in Randy Burke, a great quarterback, a great receiver. So they could pretty much take any kind of offensive lineman to round out their let's see. I think they should take. Wow. We're going to take Phil McNown, the last 3 offensive linemen, pass blocker.
All right, scratching him off.
He's a 3-0-0, but a 2-year man, and he's a great pass blocker. And in a league where you may have to throw, I mean, you are going to throw the ball. There's no way to avoid passing the ball because of the game plan charts, but he'll protect Mike Treadwell here. Okay, next up, San Fran. If San Fran draws a DB, they will finish their defensive back units. Let's see what they do. Linebacker. Okay, this will be their first linebacker. Linebacker. Where's my linebackers? Oh, here we go. Man, they're going to take Lawrence Tater.
Oh.
He's a 0, but a 3-0. And Lawrence Tater is a 10-year vet, but he is a run-stopping monster at linebacker. All right, San Francisco, again, building defense. That's 3. He's got a DL, a linebacker, and a DB. So San Fran's already well on their way to building their defense. Niagara, Paul. So Paul third wanted linebacker, 2-2-1. I don't think I have a 2-2-1. I have a 2-2-0. Warner Biddles. Don't have a 2-2-1, but I got a 2-2-0. Lawrence Warner Biddles. Where is he at? Warner. They're not enough. Oh, he's a 12-year vet though, but oh well. Right now, you just want to win another championship. Worry about that next year. Whew. Dayton, John Turnbull's Dayton team. Man, this is draft. This is our fourth round. Are we in our fourth round? Third round. This is our third round. I may have to finish this on my own. I don't know how long you want to do this.
Oh,
Dale.
no, I'm good. I'm still scanning these papers,
Oh,
scratching
gotcha.
everything off.
All right, Dayton.
In the zone.
Oh, wait,
red
Dayton's
zone.
got a chart for me. Dayton wants a linebacker now. Pass run X linebacker. It's got to be Jack Iverson, maybe. Pass run X. Oh, Lance Farmer. Who he's the last with a number in every slot, I think, with a 2. So he's the last.
Oh,
no, there's another guy with a Lance Farmer is a 2-1-1.
7-year vet.
7-year vet, Lance Farmer. Very good, man. All right, Dayton building a team. They got John Allard, Peter Reynolds is a stud defensive lineman, and Lance Farmer, stud linebacker. So Dayton looking good, man, with Pat Simpson and Sherman Howard. Northborough, the defending champs, their third, the final pick of the third round.
Round 3.
Round 4 coming up. Here's the end of round 3. They're taking a DL. This is their first DL. This is their first DL.
Really?
They've got a really good pass. This is their first DL. Oh, man. Chuck Evans. Chuck Evans is a 1-3-1. Boy, I didn't see him earlier. He's kind of sitting there, man. He was kind of hiding out.
I know. I had spotted him. He took him too. I was hoping you'd
miss it.
Past him. Yeah, I know. Oh, geez.
All right.
Start around 4. Right and left.
Start around 4. Decatur cannot take any more linebackers. They finished their linebacker unit. So here we go. Decatur. They need anything but linebacker here. Come on. Let's grab one. It is DL. Okay, so DL, they're going to take, man, there's a run on defensive lineman now.
Who they taking?
Jack Porter, 1-1-2.
Dang, you're killing me with that small defensive lineman. Jack Porter.
DL, defensive lineman, Jack Porter.
1-1-2, 6 years.
Where am I at? Where did I put him? Yeah, 1-1-2, 6 years. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see who in the league ends up with the best X-rated defense.
Yeah.
Right? Because X is one of those that you're not necessarily prioritizing. So it'll be fascinating to see who has the best X defense. All right, that's Decatur. Next is, that was round 4. This is the Mesa Machine, their 4th pick. They've got an offensive lineman, a defensive lineman, and a defensive back. So they're looking for linebackers. We'll see what they get. DL. Uh-oh.
Defensive lineman.
There ain't gonna be any DLs left here, man. They've already got Kenny Kane. Kenny Kane has a 0X, so I think they better get an X with this guy. Yep, they're gonna take Evers Bennett, a 0-1-2. He's a 0-1-2, I said, right?
He's defensive lineman, Evers Bennett.
0-2-1. And he's a 6-year man. Wow. All right, Dell, you're on the clock.
All right, I'm on the clock again, and I'm going for defensive lineman myself.
Get him while you can.
Withering up to nothing.
Get them while you can.
Get them while they're hot. Yeah.
Woo! It's slim pickings now, brother.
I know. Kenny Kane's gone.
Yes, sir. Kenny Kane went number 1.
Okay, look, I'm gonna go for, and I don't know. I didn't check him off. Matt Carrington.
He's gone. Matt
Okay,
Carrington
I was
did
thinking
go.
he might be.
Yeah.
All right.
Manny Gomez is gone. Vince Will's gone. Peter Reynolds is gone.
Yeah.
Jack Porter's gone.
Walt Henderson's gone. Chuck Evans is gone.
Yes,
So
sir.
that leaves me with Abe Lang.
Abe Lang?
Yeah.
Yeah, 224. That's not bad. Are you kidding?
No, isn't it? No, he's not. I just wanted to go for that 3. I didn't have it checked off that Matt Carrington.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't check him off, so I didn't know.
And he's a
for
4-year man. Whoo! Nice. Abe Lang. All right. I believe we're at round 4, Calgary next, right? No, Toronto. Dude, if Toronto gets their DL, they will have finished their defensive line unit. Let's see. DB, their first DB. That's probably smart. Oh, yeah, they're going to go get Willis James. Willis James is
we got to do this with everybody on the stream. That'd be crazy.
2023. Oh, wouldn't it be fun, man?
I
If
know,
we could
like
get everybody,
15
even if they didn't have cameras, even if they were just making their picks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have to go, they don't have to put their face out there if they didn't want to. They should
No, you can turn the camera off and just even say it.
Yeah. I mean, calling it in. Back in the day, that's what they did. GMs and everybody would be in a hotel room. They'd pick up the phone and call in their drafts back in the, back in the
good
day,
old
man.
days.
In the NFL anyway. All right, my friend, that was Toronto. Toronto, in my opinion, right now, might have the edge in their team building here. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of their starting 7 defensive guys picked. All right, Calgary is finished with their offensive line. And then Jeff said he wanted a DL. So this will be, he wants his DLs. So let's get a DL. He wanted a fullback, but I don't think he understood that there's no offensive draft picks yet this year. So I'll have to then go with my guts. But DL, he needs a DL. So let's pick a DL here.
Just as long as you don't pick the one I was going to pick.
Who did I just take? Oh, Willie James. Okay, so DL, here we go. What would Jeff want? Gosh, I'm going to take Tad Fredrickson.
Defensive line.
And I'll explain why. 1-1-1. Back in the day growing up, Jeff loved those undersized defensive linemen and linebackers that did everything. Tad Fredrickson does everything. 1-1-1. He's the last guy on the board that does everything. No, there's one other defensive lineman that does everything. So he just fits Jeff's whole mentality on defense, right?
Yeah.
He's not dominant, but he does all of it, right? Well, that's awesome. So he's got Tad Fredrickson. Okay, next. It helps when you grow up with a guy. You kind of know him a little bit. Of course, I might be making assumptions, right? Jeff may have changed a whole lot since he's grown up to be an old man.
Hey, that was
all right. The Plattsburgh Platypus. Here we go. The only regret I have of our league is I miss Freddie, but he's just not been able to partake. I would have loved to have Freddie involved in this. He would have loved it, man. DB. So Plattsburgh's going for a defensive back. Oh, wow. Looks like Paul Quinn. He's going to go with Vic Giordano. And that's going to finish his defensive backs. He's a 201. Vic Giordano, and he is a 4-year man. So very good. That finishes his defensive backs. So Plattsburgh has for some reason, they decide they better shut down the pass in a 7-man league. Pretty smart. Pretty smart of the Plattsburgh GM. All right, San Francisco, Bill Mazon's team. They really need an offensive lineman. They don't have one yet. They got one of everything else. They need to get an offensive lineman while there's something to get here. Oh, linebacker. That's going to finish his linebackers. Let's make it a good one for him. They have a linebacker right now that does run. There's no pass defense, no X defense, but a brilliant run stopper. So they need one that does pass. Oh, Jack Iverson, a 3 pass defender.
Oh, man.
So this team is going to have feast or famine. If it's a run stop with Tater, they're going to kill it. If it's a pass stop with Iverson, they're going to kill it. But if the others come up, they're going to lose. So they've got, oh my God. So they are feast or famine, but both of them are superstars. But it gives them a linebacker that stops the run and a linebacker that stops the pass. And he's done. His linebackers are finished. Wow. Fascinating how this is working out. And that's the last 3 to go in the entire draft. I don't think there's any other 3s in the entire draft. Niagara. All right, let's take a look at what Paul wanted to do. Paul's taken a DL, a linebacker. No, well, a DL and a linebacker. Now we need a DB, a 1-2-3. I think we can probably get a 1-2. I don't know. There won't be a 1-2-3. But I think there might be a 1-2 left at DB. Ooh, there's a 2-2, Paul Quinn.
Yep.
He wants a 1-2-3. There's a 1-1-2. Yeah, we're going to take Chase Simmons, a 1-1-2.
Chase
1-1-2. And he's a rookie. He's a 1-year man. All right.
That's a defensive lineman?
No, defensive back.
Oh, okay. No wonder I couldn't find him.
Yeah, Chase Simmons is a defensive back. I think. Did I write down the wrong one? No, he's a defensive back. Yeah. All right, I believe Northborough's next. No, Dayton. John's Dayton Triangles. This is another team that's done well here. They need a DB. They've got everything else. They need a DB, so that would get them. A DB before going gets short here. Let's see if that's what they do, or do they add to their other weapons? Oh well, nope. They're going for another offensive lineman. Going for another offensive lineman. Okay, so he's already got a 2-2-0, so he really needs somebody with a X factor. 2-2-0. Yeah, it's going to be Willie Mark, 1-1-1. So the guy does everything good.
Willie Mark. And that was, what was the position again?
Offensive lineman. He's a 4-year offensive lineman. And he does everything. 1-1-1. Does it all. So that's brilliant. Nice balance for the Dayton Triangles. Now they're going to have, so they're almost finished with their offensive line. Northborough Tigers. Here we go. This team again has done a great job building the defense. Let's see if they continue with that. Offensive line. They finally go out. They stretch out now. They don't have a DB yet. They're going to get their first OL. Oh man, it's got to be it's going to be Harry Ward at the very top of offensive linemen.
Gotcha.
201. He's a 2-year vet. Okay, man, we're jamming now, brother. It's getting easier now. There's not a lot of guys left.
Yeah.
All right, back to the top. Round 5. Decatur. They need an offensive lineman. But again, we draw until we Fill it up. All right, Decatur is going to take. Oh, come on, open up. Offensive line. All right. Decatur is going to take Martin Faber. 2.
Martin Faber.
Yep, he's a 210 5-year vet. Martin
gotcha.
Faber.
Oh man, yeah, I had him marked to pick him.
It's not bad. Decatur next up. Mesa Machine. Boy, it's going to be fascinating to analyze these teams and try to predict before the games start who's really the powerhouse, right? DL. And this will wrap up their defensive linemen. So this is brilliant. Mesa Machine will conclude their first unit. DL. They've already got a 3-2-0, a 0-2-1. They really want a 1-1-1. Ah, Tim Johnson, a 1-1-1. Wow, so they just got a very well-rounded defensive lineman, Tim Johnson. He's a 5-year vet. Now let's tally their defensive line
That's
unit.
defensive line. Oh, Tim Johnson. Yeah, okay.
So they are a pass of 4, a run of 5, and an X of just 2. So, but they're a 4-5-2 in their defensive unit. Woo! Mesa Machine got a decent run defense of 5.
All right, I guess it's back in my house, huh?
Columbia, pick number 5 for the Columbia Coolers. Now
okay.
on the clock, Dale Branham.
All right, offensive lineman. We're looking at the question here. Is John Allard gone? Second one down from top.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is gone.
Okay, I didn't mark him off.
He is gone.
Is Greg Rose gone?
Greg Rose is gone. 301. Yeah, anything with a 3 I took for guys.
I figured that. It's just I'm playing catch up. I know Tank's gone. Mo Miller's gone.
Mo Miller, yep.
Is Sheikh Ezra gone?
Nope. Ezra? Sheikh Ezra? No.
He is not Sean gone. Myers gone?
Sean Myers. I'm not
second from last.
Yes, he's gone. The 3. Mm-hmm.
Okay, looks like I'm going to take the one that's not gone. What is that? Sheikh Ezra?
Sheikh Ezra, 210. Yep.
Plus, on here, you say calling his name in the games.
Sheikh Ezra.
Shake it up. Shake it off. Shake it. Okay.
210. He's good. Shoot. That's nothing to be.
It's nothing to sneeze at, man, especially with the slim pickings we got.
Yes, sir. The key is the X factors. There's just not a lot of X factors. So the guys with an X factor may end up getting big plays against teams. X is not easy. Toronto Argonauts. This team well on their way with the defense. Let's see what they do. They need to get an OL going. They have not got an offensive lineman yet. OL, here we go. And let's see. They're going to take. Oh, man, they got to take Jake Natling. A 1-1-1.
Okay, who was he again? What'd you say?
He's an offensive lineman.
Jake
Natling.
Oh, yeah, he was the one I was going to pick if Jake was gone. That's it.
Yep. And any of these guys that have at least 1 in every category, they're actually fairly dangerous because anytime it's a matchup against a 0, they're going to win it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not bad to have a 1-1-1 there, right? All right, Toronto. Calgary Stampedes up. The 2 Canadian teams back-to-back. Calgary has built their OL. We're going to go to linebacker now for Jeff because, again, no fullbacks are occurring here. So we're going to go to linebacker. That was Jake. Yep. Linebacker for Jeff. We're going to take. Let's see here. They've got a 1-1-1 deal. We're going to take another one of these guys that's balanced. We're James Jackson, a 1-1-2 at linebacker. 1-1-2. And that's outstanding because, again, Jeff likes these guys that can do everything, right? They may not dominate, but there's no weaknesses. So his defense right now is no hole. All right. No holes on this defense as of yet. However, it's going to happen because we're running out of talent.
Yeah,
all right.
Exactly.
Plattsburgh, let's draw them from a hat. They need a DL bad. This team has let 5 rounds get away without a defensive lineman. And I can tell you right now, I don't think John Kopp would like that. Oh, well, nope, they're going for another offensive lineman. Offensive lineman. They've got a 3-0-0. Oh, man, do they need something in the other two? A 3-0-0. They're going to take Rich Richards, a 1-0-2-3. 1-0-2 and a 3-year vet. Okay. Man. I love drafts.
Me too.
Watching teams come together, you know.
Yeah.
Wondering how it's going to look come game day, you know. How's this going to work out?
Yeah,
I always thought, wouldn't it be
draft
great fun to do a D&D table where everybody gets to draft their attributes?
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Wouldn't that be fun? You got 5 guys. We got 30 attributes, and everybody, you flip a coin, so who gets to go first, and then you draft your attributes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
We talked about before.
San Fran. Here we go. San Fran's going to take a DB. Oh, they have one left, so this will be their final defensive back. Oh, look who's sitting there.
Oh, man.
Charlie Kinshaw. Dave. Charlie Kinshaw, a 1-3.
Are you kidding?
How did I miss
wait a minute.
A 1-3-2.
I had
a 2-year vet. Oh my God!
Oh my God! I had checked him off for myself, and I thought I had marked him off that he was gone. Otherwise, I'd have nabbed him. I just realized
1-3-2 and a 2-year man. So he's got Cabe, a 3-0-1-1 and a 1-3-2-2. So he's got a pass coverage and run coverage. So Kenshaw is like a linebacker in the secondary, man.
Man, I'm sorry I missed that. I put a
Holy
check.
Cow.
Thought I marked him off.
It is remarkable. Look at this. San Fran, their defense, a 3-pass at the defensive line, a 3-run stuffer at the linebacker, a 3-pass protector at the linebacker, a 3-coverage man at DB, and a 3-run stuffer at DB.
Oh,
San Fran has 3s in every spot so far on their defense.
Dang, that's going to be rough.
So when they hit it, they're going to win. When they hit those numbers, they're going to win almost every head-to-head battle, right? Wow, San Fran shaping up strange. It's going to be like feast or famine with San Fran. They're either going to hit it or they're not, right?
Yeah. It's 50,
Niagara.
It's coin toss.
Yeah, right.
Oftentimes that's what football is, though.
Niagara now. Niagara got their DB, so we're back to the top, OL. And he wanted a 3-2-2. Well, obviously that's not going to be here. So I'm just going to take the best offensive line I can for him. He's got a 3-0-1, so he needs something in that run block. Oh, it's got to be Connor Jones, a 1-2-0. Connor Jones. Where is he? Where is Connor Jones?
He's almost all the way down the offensive line under Mike Levison.
Yep. Whoo, man, this is getting good, man. All right, Dayton. Dayton has picked their linebackers. Let's see, what does he have for Dayton? So Dayton got their, so they're getting a DB now. Dayton's a DB. They got their DL. They got their OL. How'd they get another OL? Did I mess that up? I must have drew out of a hat for them, didn't I? Whoops.
Dayton may have.
That's all right. They got a great offensive lineman, but okay, so they need a DB. Wow, sorry about that. I missed that. Oh, there's some good ones, though. Yeah, I think they got to take this 2 coverage guy here. Jay Burns, 220. All right, Jay Burns. Oh, wait, he wanted pass run. Right, so 220, perfect. So Jay Burns. So he ended up getting exactly what he wanted anyway. Jay Burns. And he's a 4-year man, 8-year man? Where is he? Did I look at the wrong spot?
You said Jake Burns?
Jay Burns.
Jay Burns. Okay. For defensive.
No,
line?
for defensive backs. I must have looked at the wrong list, didn't I? Did I write down the wrong guy? Where did I get Jay Burns?
You might have been thinking about Mr. Burns. Yes.
Huh. What did I do? Oh, that's defensive lineman. So scratch that. It can't be Jay Burns. Okay, sorry about that. I'm looking at defensive lineman. We need
Oh yeah, that's okay.
there's Sean Brooks. Yeah, Paul Quinn, excuse me. 220 Paul Quinn. So they're gonna get their guy, but he's just Paul Quinn. 220. 4-year vet. So pretty good right there. All right. So they still got their 220. The brother of John Quinn above him there. I got a couple brothers in here. All right. Northborough Tigers. That was Dayton. Northborough. That took longer than it should have, right? Northborough. Here we go. I'm going to draw out of a hat. Northborough needs a DL. Will wrap up their defensive lineman. DB, this will be their first DB. They needed to do that because they're getting thin. Let's see here. Marcus Bondo. A 1-1-1.
Defensive back.
Yep, 1-1-1 and a 2-year vet. Very good, Northborough.
Okay.
Tell you right now, looking at Northborough, they might well repeat. Man. Decatur, back to the top. This is number 6, right?
Yep.
6 of 10. We got 4 rounds left. Let's roll, man. Let's go.
Roll with it, baby.
All right. They need a linebacker. Nope, they've already got their linebacker. So they need a DL. Yep, DL. They're going to take Kyle Brackett. He is a 2-0-0, so a good pass rusher. Kyle Brackett, defensive lineman, and he's a 2-year man, so he's young. All right, that's the decadence, man. Oh, their defensive line's done. Let me tally it. So their defensive line unit is against the pass is. Oh no, they're not finished yet. Excuse me. So I can't finish them yet. All right. Mason Machine. Mason Machine need a linebacker. That's the one thing they haven't done yet. Linebacker. How about that? Okay, let's take a look. Linebacker. Mason Machine. O'Malley. They got to take Nate Shavaport. Shavaport. And he may be the last best linebacker. He is a 1-2-1 4-year man. 1-2-1 4-year man. Fantastic. Nate Shavaport.
Yeah, I had
Did
him
you hear
on my
that?
to-do list.
Okay, next is, he took him right before Columbia. Columbia's pick.
Oh man. Okay, I got a question.
Yes,
Is
sir.
Sean Myers gone?
Yes, Sean Myers. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I recognize that name.
Yeah,
I may have
offensive
had more than one
lineman.
Myers. Let me see. What is he?
Right at second from the last on the offensive line.
Yes, he is. The
right.
031. Yes, he's gone.
Yeah, I was thinking that. All right, hold on. Is Mike Levinson still there?
Mike Levinson. Is he an offensive lineman?
Yeah. Well, look, I'm just going to take a Jay Burns.
Yes, he's there. He's there.
I'm going to take Jay Burns right now.
Jay Burns.
Defensive lineman.
The defensive lineman. That's smart.
Yeah.
Jay Burns. That's a 2-2-0 defensive lineman. And he's an 8-year vet. Not a bad pick for you.
No.
All right, Columbia. They got a little defense going here. No X defense, though. So anytime that X comes up, going to be interesting.
I know.
Toronto needs OL pretty bad. Let's see what they get. Toronto takes a DB. Yep, they can still do a DB. Toronto's defensive minded. What's up? Oh, Sean Brooks. He's the last two pass defender, I believe.
Back. Man, I was hoping they'd stay away from that. I had all those guys highlighted. Thought I had a little time to work with.
And he's 4. Yeah, he's a run on him. So he's got two defensive backs that cover the pass with a 2. So he's filled out his defensive back unit. So good for Kevin. His defense shaping up. Toronto Argos relying on a Frenchman to do their drafting. Well, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Is that the old saying? Okay, Jeff needs a DB. Jeff needs a DB. We're gonna take Eric Porter, another one of Jeff's guys. He does a 1 in everything, does it all. No weaknesses. They're not dominant, but there's no weaknesses. These guys are team players, baby. That's what Jeff's all about. Eric Porter, 1-1-1 and a 4. Team. Do it with coaching and just enough talent, baby. All right. Nice, man. Jeff's not going to have a hole. Right now, his defense has not one hole. Plattsburgh Platypus. The Plattsburgh Platypus needs a defensive lineman bad. They got their defensive backs tied up, so I think they're okay there. And linebacker, this will be their final linebacker, so they're going to go ahead and finish their linebackers before those. Eric Unsell, a 1-1-2 rookie. 1-1-2 rookie. Man, that gives them the best linebacking core in football right there. Holy cow.
Now you're talking about defensive lineman?
No. Eric Unsell is a linebacker. Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that is pretty good.
Man. Well, especially when he's already got Simon Batch at linebacker.
Yeah,
this
I know.
guy
It's
just
2-3-1 and a 1-1-2.
Yeah, this guy just rounds out already the best linebacking core by just adding that. I can't find him now. Where is he?
He's near the bottom quarter.
Yeah, I need to check him off. And he's a rook.
Yeah.
He's youngin'. So Plattsburgh building a linebacking core. San Fran already, as I said, they got 3s in every single defensive category on the pitch. It's unbelievable. So let's see what they do for the remainder of their picks. They need an offensive lineman, though. They have not taken an OL, which could be disastrous for this team. DL still haven't. Holy cow. All right, DL, they're going to have to take Joe. Wait, DL?
Defensive line?
They've got to fill the run and their They're going to take Kenny Alberts, 2-year man, a 1-2-0. 1-2-0. And he is a 2-year man. Kenny Alberts. Oh, don't tell me I looked at the wrong one again.
Now you're on. Well, wait a minute. I think you.
Yeah, it is. Kenny Alberts. Yep.
Yeah, okay, you're right. You're good.
1-2-0. 1-2-0-2. Yep. Good. Okay. Oh, Niagara. Here we go. Let's take a look at Niagara. What are we doing, Paul? Paul's already went through once. Let's see what we're going through a second time. Again, we did his DBs. We're back to OL. Actually, I took an OL for him by accident sooner than I should have. So let's take for him a DL. Let's round him out here. DL. His DL was a 1-3-1. Oh, you got to take James Phillips, 2-1-0. A 2-1-0.
Yeah, man, I had it marked off too. Okay.
That is James Phillips. He's a 4-year man, and he's young. Boy, Niagara. This is going to be fun, man, seeing how these teams play out. The Dayton Triangles, John Turnbull. Let's see what he's about. He got Paul Quinn last time. We are back to the top of his order. It is a DL. DL is run pass X. DL run pass X. All right, it's going to have to be Lenny Weber. 1-2-0. Lenny Verber.
Okay, what is that? Oh, Lenny Weber.
Yeah, Werber. Werber.
Dang
1-2-0, 5-year man.
I'm crossing off all the ones I had checked off.
Yeah. Well, it's getting so narrow now.
I know.
Now it's like, where do you want to fit in that third wheel, right?
Yeah.
Not bad, though. Boy, Dayton's looking good. Dayton has 2s in every category. Offensive line, defensive line, linebacker, and DB. Northborough, the champions. Here we go. Northborough needs a DL to finish up their Northborough DL. They get a DL. This will finish up. Nope. Yeah, this will finish their defensive lineman. And it's not too soon, as there ain't many left here. They're going to take Norm Lockwood.
Dang, killing me.
He's a 0-2. Norm Lockwood is a 0-2-1. And he's a 2-year vet. Wow, Northborough. Their defense is almost completely finished. All right, back to the top, round 7. We're moving now pretty good here, Dale. I think we're going to be all right. Here we go. What is Decatur going to take? All right, it is a DB. They've already, they don't have their other DB. So here we go. They're going to take a DB. They have Ron Davidson at 2-1-1. Oh, they're going to take Eric. Eric Porter already went, didn't he? Did I fail to scratch off Eric Porter?
Okay, what is he again?
He's a DB. I think. Yeah, he already went. See, that was a mistake. Good thing I remembered that.
Eric Porter?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it because I had him marked to pick him.
He's going to take Tom Sorensen.
Yeah, that was another one I was looking at. Man, you're killing me with this.
And Tom Sorensen is a 1-2-0.
It's like your eyes move to it and my eyes move to it, and you say it, I think, duck.
Duck. Yeah, but there's still gosh, yeah, the defensive backs, man, were pilfered in this draft. Guys went running for those DBs.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Mesa Machine. They need an offensive lineman. They need a linebacker. They need a DB. Here we go. Mesa Machine really need an offensive lineman. And they get their final. Boy, runs on DBs. They're going to get a DB.
Good grief, man. You're killing me with this.
And they're going to take. Oh, man. Oh, John Quinn.
Oh man. A 1-1-2.
Yeah, a 1-1-2. No weaknesses. 1-1-2 and 2-year vet. Man, Mesa machine. All right, Mr. Branham. It's getting slim, but here you go, my friend. You
Okay.
really need well, you got a little bit of everything, so you're okay. You don't have any real holes here.
Well, yeah, I'm looking at the one with the diminishing returns. Couple of questions. I know offensive lineman. Sean Myers is gone, right?
Sean Myers is gone. Yep.
Okay, hold on.
Just so you know, your defensive line right now is a 4-4-0. You want to get a guy with an X.
Oh yeah, I know. Trust me, the defensive line is like that, and the offensive is that. So, but just having
at least your
since I
offensive
got
line
your
has
ear
a
right
2X.
now,
You have no X at all on your defensive line. On your
yeah. All right, hold on. Is Vince Will's already taken, right?
Yes, Vince Will. Yeah, he went fairly early. Yep.
Fairly early, yeah. Now, is Tim Johnson there?
Tim Johnson, I think, just went. Nope, he's gone.
Dang it.
Boy, it's thin. Defensive line's just about
I know,
finished.
man. It was killing me. I was trying to keep up with the scratch-offs, but oh, geez.
Dang.
Oh, tell me about it.
If I were you, I would take Danny Brown.
Danny Brown is what I was looking at, but
because he gives you at least a 1 in your X. I mean, in a way, 1 might not help you. But right now, you do not have a. Remember, so the game, by the way, so not only do the individuals matter, but the offensive line rating of your total offensive line will show up, and so will your defensive line show up. They're the only 2 units that sometimes are matched up, right? So you got all the individuals that might match up, but then you have the 2 units that might match up. And right now, you don't have an X factor there, and I don't know if it'll matter, but if another team doesn't have an X factor on their offensive line, it could be a big deal for you.
Yeah, well, I know he's the only one with any kind of X factor on there.
Yeah, I mean, right now, everybody's offensive line has at least a 1 in their X factor. Well, except San Fran, they haven't taken an offensive lineman yet. Everybody has at least a 1 on their total offensive line. So you might want to get some kind of X factor. Decatur does not have a 1 on their offensive line. So I hate to guide you on that, but I know you don't know the rules. That's why I'm helping.
Yeah.
However, boy, Joe Vera gives you a 2 pass protector. Oh, that's defensive line. Yeah, that's what you want, right? Defensive line.
Yeah.
Dang, there's just not much there, man.
Yeah, I know. It's just killing me.
I mean, there's only 3 defensive linemen that even total a 2 left.
I know. I'm gonna go with Danny Brown. I
think
he's
that's
only
a good call.
He's a poor, but at least he'll fill that gap.
Yeah, but he gives you
on the defensive line though.
What is Danny Brown? Danny Brown is also a 4-year man. But let me do your totals now, and you'll know what your team's rated on defensive line. So your pass for the DL unit.
It's 4-5-1.
Yep. 4. Your run is 5, and your X is 1. So 4-5-1 ain't bad. At least you got a 1 in everything, right? So that's nothing to complain about right there. Whew. Coolers. Now it's strategic. Now it's like, okay, how do I fill some holes? Right?
Yeah.
All right, Toronto. They've been doing really good, man, with this automated draft selection.
At least they got a 5 on that run.
Right.
I was trying to aim for.
It's huge. Linebacker. They do indeed have room for a linebacker. So Toronto is going to take a linebacker. Al Albertson for Toronto. Al Albertson is a 102. And a 2-year vet. So again, they've almost completed their defense totally. So they're going to rely on defense. All right, here we go. Calgary, back to Jeff. I believe they're back at their DL now. Back at the top, DL. Jeff's going to take DL, DL, DL. He's got 1-1-1, 1-2. Their defense is totally no holes yet on their defense at all. He's going to have at least one hole coming up here, but we're going to take Bill Watson, excuse me. Defensive lineman Bill Watson. And Bill Watson is a 1-1-0, 4-year man. All right, Jeff. So Jeff's finishing up his team here slowly but surely. By the way, that is his DL right there. So his DL, because he has I have 3 linebackers. So D unit, he is a pass 2, run 2, X1. Whoo! Their third linebacker actually plays a role. I forgot, so I won't know until I get his third linebacker. So never scratch that because their third linebacker becomes their third defensive lineman. Okay, next we're up Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh needs a DL. They literally have not taken a DL. They're going to end up with the worst defensive line in the game, I'm afraid, is Plattsburgh. Linebacker already filled. DL, there we go. Finally, Plattsburgh's going to reach for a defensive lineman. Joe Verrett. He is a 2-0-0. So he's a pass rusher. And he's a 1-year man. He's a rook. He's a babe in the woods. Wow, we are almost done, Dell. This is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Whoa, fumble. All right, San Fran. This team, man, is going to be so crazy with all these threes. Oh, every time I roll the dice, it's going to be, does it call one of those fat threes into play, right? All right, San Fran has not one offensive lineman, so they're kind of hurting here. Let's see what they do. Linebacker, nope, that's full. DL, this will finish up their defense completely, and they haven't gotten an offensive lineman yet. So they're going to finish up by taking one of the last defensive linemen. And they're going to do like Dell did. They're going to get one of these X spots. They're going to take, there's nobody left. They're going to take John Jacobs to give him a 1. John Jacobs. 0-0-1. And he's a rook. So that fits. He's not yet rounded himself out, right, in his career. Wow. San Fran without an offensive lineman. That is bizarre. Niagara. All right, Niagara. How you doing, Dale? You all right?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
You're not bored, right?
No, I'm just trying to hone in on it. I'm in my mind palace.
We're at DL again? Nope. We are at linebacker. Okay, so their next linebacker. They've got 2-2-0. They've got to take this stud, Kel Nadelson.
Linebacker? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, man.
He's a 1-1-1. Boy, you never want to skip these 1-1-1s for long. 1-1-1 and 6. So they have now fill a hole at linebacker. Warner Beatles. This Niagara team is going to be tough. Wow. Dayton, John Turnbull. They did DL, yes. They did OL, yes. They're at linebacker again. So we need another linebacker. PFL PRX is what he wants at linebacker. PRX. He's got to take Tom O'Malley, a 2 pass. He's a 2-0-0. He's the last 2 at linebackers. And he's a 10-year vet. He's an old man, but that's all right. Dayton.
Tom O'Malley. Yep. All right. scratch him out.
Northborough Tigers. Let's draw it out of the hat. They need an OL, a DL, and a linebacker. Let's see what we get. DL. Nope. That's full. A DB. Oh, they can take a DB. Yeah, they're going to take Jeff Little, 1105. 110 and a 5-year vet, Northborough Tigers.
Scratch him out.
Man, all right, here we go. We are at round, what, 8? Decatur needs an OL and a DL. An OL and a DL. Linebacker, nope, can't do that. DB, nope, can't do that. DL. Okay, this may be the last lineman just about to go, huh? They're going to take Phil Benson.
That offensive line?
No, defensive line.
Okay.
001.
Gotcha.
Phil Benson, and he's a 3-year man. Whew. We're getting to the nitty gritty, man. Almost done.
Woo.
Almost done. Mesa Machine. What is Mesa going to do? Mesa needs OLs more than anything. DL. They do not need a DL. DB. They do not need a DB. Linebacker. They do need a linebacker. Wow. Nothing left here. Whew. They're going to take Terry Peterson, 101. Six-year man, Terry Peterson. All right, Mr. Branham. You,
Okay.
sir, are on the clock for pick number 8.
Okay, offensive line. Now,
Okay.
questions.
Yes, sir.
All right. Is Shane Rutberg available?
No, he's gone. Shane went pretty quick, if I remember right.
Okay.
Where's he at? Actually, he might actually. Where
He's
is he?
almost halfway down, right above Mo Miller.
Oh no, he's there. 202, 9.
Really? Hold on.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Just double checking, okay? Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, if you don't take Shane, you're
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, I just wanted to, to make sure to get down the whole list to make sure.
Because he's a 202. That's 4 points, man.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about
He's a 9-year vet, but again, right now, who cares? Because you just got to fill the team that can win, right?
it. Yeah.
So check it out. Your offensive lineman is done. So let's add it up. Your offensive lineman unit is 6 pass, 3 run, 4 X. How about that, man? So your OL turned out damn good. That's 13 points.
You said 6'4" and what?
So you got a pass of 6,
Yep.
a run of 3, and an X factor of 4 in your offensive line unit.
Cool.
That's pretty dang good, man. Now, right now, you're a better running team than passing, but still,
Yeah.
that 6 might come in handy when McNorder's under pressure, right?
Yeah, I know.
Whew.
So I was also looking at Derek. That's what I was going to ask you about Derek Cash. And,
Derek's there, 210
yeah.
or 021. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I
Right.
think you made the right pick because I gave you
Yeah.
that gives you a 4.
It gives me
X-factor.
4 instead of 3. It
Yep.
was just, I was wanting that run defense is what I was, in my brain.
Nope. Toronto cannot take a DB. Oh, well, finally, Toronto is going to get their second offensive lineman. They may have to take Derek Cat. Wait, Milt Washington.
Is Mike Levinson there?
They've got Angel Montoya, a 3-rated back. They're going to take Tag Winehill.
Oh, 0-1-1. Gotcha.
0-1-1 Winehill, and he is a 7-year man. Because they have a great running back, I think that 1X and that 1 run are better than the pass blocker, since their passer is not very good. Whew. All right, Jeff's team, we're back at linebacker. Yes, we are, linebacker and DB. So we better go to the DB, right? I think that's where we're at now because they just got James Jackson. Oh, no, they need a linebacker. They need a linebacker. Joseph Jones. He's darn good. Joseph Jones is a 1-2-0, 4-year vet. Man, I couldn't have drafted better if this was my team for Jeff. Dang.
Dang, man.
So his defensive unit, oh, he's still not done. His defensive front unit ain't done. Wow. All right, Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh needs a DL and an OL. Let's do this. DL for Plattsburgh. Man, there's just nobody left.
Yeah, I know, man. I was wanting to pilfer those quick.
Yeah, they're going to have to take Dan Von Leiker.
I mean, I was lucky enough to break away and get one, decent DB and an LB.
Whew. Yeah, you made up. Dan Von Leiker. Whew. What is he, a 1-year man, Dan Von Leiker? Yeah, another 1-year man. Wow. So Plattsburgh looking pretty good. Their linebackers and secondary are brilliant. Their OL is spotty. Their defensive lineman unit's not going to be great. All right, San Fran, who has no choice but to take OLs. They've taken everything else. Poor San Fran's going to have the worst O-line in the game. Geez, we got to take Mike Levinson. How is Mike Levinson still there? 1-1-1.
I know I had him marked to pick. That was the one I brought up. That was the one I was considering, remember?
Yeah. Wow. Because a 1-1-1 is nice. Very nice. And he's a 3-year man. So that's going to help San Fran shore up their offensive line, considering they did not have one. All right. Niagara Cataract. Dell, you phased out, man. You're like ghosting. You must be sitting back.
Ooh, I know. I feel a little faint.
Uh-oh, you all right?
No, I'm joking. With
DB for Niagara. What did Niagara have here? Niagara needs a DB, so I think that is where we're at. Linebacker. Yep, they're full on linebacker, so we're at DB. So this is going to be their final defensive back.
at least
He
you get to see
likes
the
a
Cougars
he
emblem.
likes a 1-2-3 DB, which is kind of fascinating. A 1-2-3 DB. Well, there's a 0-2-0. There's a 101, Billy Olander. I'm going to get him one of these twos. We're going to take Frank Calesto, a 0-2-0. And Frank Calesto. Jeff Little's gone. I don't know why I didn't track him off. Frank Calesto is a 5-year man. All right, we're almost done, Dell. 2 rounds left. Dayton Triangles up again. Dayton had they took their DB, Paul Quinn. They're back to their second DB. They've got their linebacker, so their second DB is a pass run X. I don't think there is any more pass DBs, but let's take a gander. Yep, Billy Olander, 1011. And that finishes his DBs. Billy Olander. 101, unless Billy Olander already went, probably did. One. Let me double check that Billy Olander didn't go already somewhere. Sounds familiar. Nope. Beautiful. All right. Northborough Tigers. They need an OL and a linebacker. Let's draw it from the hat, see what we get. Linebacker. Okay. Wow. Unbelievable. Billy Olander's gone.
And they need a linebacker. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look at Chris Randall. How is Chris Randall still there? A 201. Chris Randall. They got a great linebacker.
Yeah.
201. Are you kidding me? A 3-year man? Okay. Well, look at Northborough. Northborough looking to repeat right now, if you ask me.
I ain't asking you.
Northborough may win 5 or 6 championships in a row. In a row. All right, my friend. Decatur has OL left. That's all. So we just pick an OL. They're going to take Dan Johnson, a 0115.
All right.
011, and he's a 5-year man, Dan Johnson. All right. Things get easy now because there's nothing left to draw out of the hat. Offensive line for Mr. Kevin Elias's Mason Machine. They're going to take, oh, man, they're going to take Derek Cash, 021. 021. Derek Cash and a 4-year vet. It's going to be interesting to see how these guys measure out strength-wise now. Columbia Coolers on the clock. Dale, what are you doing?
Okay, look here. A couple of questions. Defensive back. Is Willie James still there?
Nope. He's gone for
All right,
sure.
scratching him off. Bobby Ralston.
He's gone.
Gabe Hansen.
Gone.
Ron Davidson.
Gone. There's only 2 left.
Oh, okay. Well, that helps me out. Is
There
it Paul
literally is
Quinn?
only 2 left.
Is it Paul Quinn?
No, it's Jason Wells and Derek Johnson.
Oh, you kidding me?
No.
Good grief. All right. Now, do they combine for cumulative scores? Are
No.
they independent?
They are independent. They do not. The only thing that combines is your offensive line and your front 3 defensive guys.
All right, Derek Johnson. He's a little younger and he's past our run.
You got a great one though in Kerry O'Shaughnessy.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's I
just wasn't on it enough to scratch him off.
Yeah.
Obviously, to know that was a danger red zone for me. So that's who I'm picking.
Derek Johnson, and he's a 0-2. So he gives you
now, wait a minute.
runs.
Pause that, Jason. Just forget that.
Okay.
And because it don't really matter to me either way I go, and I'll save that for my last pick. All right. So a question about linebackers, because I need a linebacker. Warren Biddles.
He's gone. There's only 3 linebackers left.
Yeah, tell me
4.
which ones.
There's McDaniels.
Hold on, McDaniels.
He's the 3rd one from the top, Steve McDaniels.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
Jamie Carson.
All right.
Sherman Davenport.
Not looking good.
Paul Martins.
All right.
And at the bottom, very bottom, Jerry Nolan. Those are the only guys left.
All right. Looks like a good with Jerry Nolan.
Okay, so we'll take Johnson off the sheet. Jerry Nolan.
Yeah, 3-year, 110.
That's actually good though. 110. Nice. Okay. And you still got to get a DB, but you're done except for that final draft pick.
Yeah, except for that final draft pick. It'd be
Toronto's going to take what? Let's draw it out of the hat. They're going to take a DB. They're going to take a DL. So they're going to finish up their DLs. To finish up their DL, they're going to take Larry Thomas. I think that's it. There's not one defensive lineman left, is there? Wow, 0-1-0. Larry, that's it. So that means anybody else that needs a lineman is going to have to take a third linebacker. They're going to have to play a 2-3. So we're out of linebacker. I mean, we're out of linemen. So Okay, Jeff is up next. Jeff needs a linebacker or DB. Perfect. So he'll take a linebacker. There's more of those guys left. He's got 2. He's going to take. He's going to take this guy with the 2, Jamie Carson, 0021. Young man. 002, but he's a very solid against the X, and he's a rookie against the X factor. Wow. Okay, next up is OL and DB for the Plattsburgh Platypus. Let's draw from the cup, see what they take, an OL or a DL. They won't be able to take a DL, so they're going to have to run a 2-3. They're taking an OL. They literally have no run blocking, so they got to take a guy with a run block rating. Pero Rose, 020, so they get there some run block, and he's a 4-year man. Wow, they really should have gotten an offensive liner sooner than later.
Yeah.
So their OL unit, their pass is 4, their run is 2, thanks to picking up Pero, and their X factor is 2. This offensive line is 4-2-2. Plattsburgh, but they got a great back and only a 2-run line. So interesting. San Fran, all they can take are offensive linemen. So who's next? They're going to take. God, they just need anything. They're going to take Milt Washington. He's a 2-0-0, so they got a pass blocker there. Milt Washington, where's he at? He's a 2-year man, so he's got him. All right, Niagara. Niagara needs an OL and a DL. Niagara next up. They just took. I can't remember who they just took. Well, let's get an OL here because they're going to have to run a 2-3. There are no defensive linemen left, so they better take a linebacker right now because they cannot run. They're going to have to run a 2-3. They're going to take a linebacker to get this done. And they're going to take the guy with Jamie. Jamie Carson already went, didn't he?
I took Jerry Nolan.
Yep. I could have swore Jamie Carson already went.
I see him, but I didn't mark him off myself.
Oh, he's going to steal Jamie Carson, isn't he? Yes, he is. Jamie Carson. He is a 0-0-2, right?
Yep.
Wow. Yes, 0-0-2 and a rookie. I could have swore Jeff got Jamie Carson. Let me double check Calgary. I thought Calgary did. Oh, no. They took, yeah, they did get Jamie Carson. So never mind. Shoot, sorry about that. So let's scratch off Jamie Carson. They're going to have to take. This is getting hard, man. They're going to take Steve McDaniels. He is a 0-2-5. Steve. 0-2-0, 5-year man. Okay, next, the Triangles. They have got an OL and a DL. They're going to take their OL right now. 3-3. They're going to take a guy with, they're going to take Cade Connell. Cade Connell is a 1-0-2. And he's a 2-year man. Not bad. So he ends up getting out. He ends up coming out all right with his offensive lineman. So his unit is a 3-3-3, his offensive line unit.
Okay.
Northborough needs offensive linemen. There is no choice. They got everything else filled. So Northborough, they're going to take, they are in deep trouble. Norman McCarthy. 1-0-0. How you doing, Dell?
Oh, I'm good.
This is the boring part, isn't it? Right? We get to the end here. All right, Decatur. Last but not least, they need to know well. They don't have a choice. They're all
yes.
Dana Charles. Dana Charles is a 110. 110 4-year man. Dana Charles. They're finished. So Decatur has an O-line unit of 3-3-2. Woo.
Now I have to ask because I didn't write it down.
Yes, sir.
Heck, what? My offensive line. Didn't I pick 3 of them already? Oh, Shane Rutledge. No? Yeah.
Wow. You picked.
Yeah, Shane I just didn't write him down.
Yeah, you got Shane Rutberg. Yeah. Mason Machine, last but not least, an offensive lineman. Who did I say just went? Jason, pay attention. Dana Charles went. I think I stretched him off, didn't I, Dana Charles? Yeah, he's going to have to take Dean Jackson to finish up his team. Dean Jackson, 110. And he's a 9-year man. And that concludes Mesa. So Mesa's O-line is 1 for the pass, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the run, and 2 for X Factor is their offensive line unit.
All right, my final pick is Derek Johnson. Defensive back.
Right.
Yeah. 0-2-0.
0-2-0. 5-year man. Nice. You got a pretty solid team here. Whoo, Columbia. Let's take a look. Columbia with a 6-pass offensive line unit, a 3-run line unit, 4X line unit. Your defensive line unit is a 4-pass, 5-run, 1X. Your linebackers, you have a hole only at the diamond linebacker of 0, and a couple of holes at the diamond defensive back on your pass and your X. But this team's looking really solid. You got a lot of twos everywhere, so that's not bad, man. Columbia's looking pretty good.
No, that's good.
Next year, you got to get a quarterback. That's what that.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. A 1-0-0. Good Lord, that ain't 100 either.
Kendall Cooper is going to go to Toronto Argonauts. He is a 0-0-2, 1-year man. He's a rook. And that gives him an offensive line unit of 1 pass, 2 run, and 4, 5, 6 X. He's got a great 4, 5, no, 2, 3, 4, excuse me, 4 X factor. Wow. But again, this team waited way too long to get their offensive line. Their defensive line, though, is 3, 6, 3. So again, against the run, boy, there's a lot of teams good against the run in the league. Calgary needs that last DB. This could be slim pickings. Looks like it's going to be Jason Wells. Yep, Jason Wells.
I might need to start passing. Need to get Conrad's wide receivers' legs running.
Right. Yeah, he can run or catch, so he's good. Jason Wells, 0-0-2, 8-year man. Wow. So Calgary finished. Not bad. Again, their offensive line is a 4-pass, 6-run, 3X. Their defensive line is a 2-2-3 for their defensive line. So they sold out and got a big offensive line, but not a whole lot there in the defensive line unit.
Yeah.
Plattsburgh Platypus, they need a DL. Is there anybody left? I don't think there is. They have to take a linebacker, right? Yes, they do. So this is technically going to be a linebacker for them. So they're going to have to run a 2-3. They're one of the 2-3 teams. But you know, with Simon Batch and Eric Unseld, a 2-3 is making them pretty damn stout. Wow. They're going to take the last of the pass rushers here. Paul Martins, 1-0-0. Or coverage, man. Either way you want to look at that. Paul Martins, 1-0-0. That is it for linebackers. 5-year man. Man, we're getting close, Dale. We're almost finished.
I know.
San Fran needs an OL. They don't have a choice. Everybody left is a 0-0-2. Every single guy left is a 0-0-2. So they're going to take the youngest of those, Curtis Pine. 0-0-2. This is the team that waited for the last 3 rounds to take their offensive line. So you can imagine they're not very good. Let's take a look. Their OL rating is 3 pass, 1 run, 3X. Whew.
Oh man.
Their DL unit is 4-2-1. Whew. Remember, they have 3s everywhere, but they have holes because of that. So this is a team that when they hit the 3, they're going to dominate, but when they miss it, they're going to lose, right? They're going to lose the matchup. San Fran, man, it's a hit or miss defense. This is one of those teams that when they call the perfect play, they're going to be successful, right? Niagara Cataracts need an OL. There's only Pete Roman left. They're going to take Pete Roman.
It's easy to pick them at the end of the.
Yep. Nobody left, so there's no debate.
It goes eeny, meeny. Yeah.
Yeah. Their OL unit is 4 pass, 2 run, 3X. Their defensive line unit, and this is a team that's a 2-3 as well. They are, let's see here. They are 3 pass. Wow, 3, 4, 5, 6 run defensive line unit and 1 X unit. But boy, they stopped the run. Niagara. Dayton Triangles, last but not least, a DL. They cannot. There are none left, so they're going to have to be a linebacker as well. So this is a 2-3 unit. Wow. Who's left at linebacker for crying out loud? Oh, Sherman Davenport. They're exactly the same. We'll take the young guy. Sherman Davenport, 2-year vet. Sherman Davenport. How you doing? Am I boring you here?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good.
0-2-0, 2-year man. Okay, their offensive line unit is going to add up to a 4 run or 4 pass, 3-1, and 3X. Not bad. So they're 4-3-3. They're pretty good. Their defensive line unit is 3 pass, 2, 4, 6 run again, and 2X. So boy, everybody's built to stop the run. Fascinating. Northborough, the final team, they get an OL. The last one is Steve Long. And we're done, man. Steve Long, 0-0-2. He is a 11-year vet. This is the oldest team in football. Their quarterback's a 10-year vet. Their 2 receivers are 9 and 10-year vets.
It's old school.
They have a 10-year offensive lineman, an 11-year offensive lineman, and a 12-year linebacker. This is an old football team right here. This is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Okay, their offensive line unit, and then we're done, my friend. We can call it a day. 3 pass, 0 run. They have 0 run blocking on their offensive line. Is that crazy?
Really?
And 3X. They are 303. It's what happens when you wait to finish your offensive line.
Yeah.
Their defensive line unit, though, let's see, is 1. Gosh, 3, 5, 5. Again, the run 5, 3, 5, and their pass, or their X factor is 1, 2, 3. So they're a 3-5-3.
That's pretty good.
Whew. So I'm telling you what, almost every defense stops the run pretty well, except for, unfortunately, Decatur. They're 0. they cannot stop the run if the unit comes into play.
Well,
Man,
at
that was
least
fun.
Martin McNorder has got a 1 and pass.
Yeah. And
'Cause he's gonna need it.
let's see. Oh yeah, 1 in pass. Yep.
Yep.
Wow. And you got Dwellin, who's a 2, right? And of course Shane does everything. 1-1-1.
Dwellin's a 3 in the run.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
No, 3 is wide receiver. Boom.
Who's
Look at
that?
it. What is that?
No, R is
No,
run.
he's secondarily wide receiver. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Run
his
3 and run.
Yep. Shane Conrad is a 1-1-1. So he'll be a wide receiver runner.
Yeah.
Because it's a 7-man offense. So these guys
He's a
have to
7-man
do.
offense in his own right.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's your oldest. I think he's your oldest player. He's a 10-year vet, so he's your oldest player. Shane is going to retire. He'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer because he was MVP 3 straight years in a row.
Yeah, sure was.
That's automatic, man. Hall of Famer. Wow. Angel Montoya is a 10-year vet. He's the 3 runner for Toronto. But Toronto's offensive line run blocks at a 2. Yeah, this is going to be fun to see how these teams play, man. Awesome. Thank you, Del, for joining me. And
thanks for letting me, man. This is good.
And I will have all the teams typed up so everybody can get them clean and neat. And then I'm going to play. Everybody will have 1 preseason game, so you can get a sense of your team before preseason.
Sweet.
But first, I'll give you guys the playbooks. You can pick what kind of playbook you want.
Okay.
All right. And that's just a matrix, play calling matrix. There's about 8 of them or so. I don't know how many are duplicated, so there might only be 4 or 5 total different ones.
Yeah.
And then you guys can just select what you want your team to run, right?
Okay.
And that's it. And then we'll get started on preseason games. And I'll probably put this in the back burner because we're right on the cusp of finishing our first real. We're right on the cusp of handing the rule book of the role playing game over to Brian for proof and editing.
Yeah.
And then of course to you for art layout.
Yeah. Well, I want to print it out as far as the digest size.
Yeah.
To get, because we'll have to get the page count and layout and all that stuff and see where to insert the art.
Yep. And then I'll be running a local game here on the 19th. And then I want to start a Dark Age of campaign. That's the next thing.
Yeah. And hopefully Brian will run us.
This weekend, right? I think. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
It's awesome. All right, my friend. Well, I know it's past your bedtime over there on the East Coast. It's my time for dinner here, so I got to go.
Yeah.
And then
all right, man.
All right, my friend. Thank you. And I will have this. You're going to upload this?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. If it doesn't work, just let me know and we'll upload mine.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope that wasn't too dull.
Y'all take care.
All right.
See you on the field.
You got it.